Hello, welcome to my channel once again, and in today's tutorial we're going to look at 7 things that I wish I knew from the start. So in Excel, so that is what we're going to look at today. Mastering Excel, 7 things I wish I knew from the start. So basically this video is about some basic stuff in Excel that if you know from the start, it will help you to use Excel without any difficulty or problems. Alright, so the first thing is learning keyboard shortcuts. So every application has some form of keyboard shortcuts that can help you to, be efficient or work faster. So Excel also has some shortcuts which can help us to work faster, and the basic ones are the Control C, Control V, Control T, and other shortcuts which we can learn. So basically you need to learn keyboard shortcuts in Excel to be able to be efficient or to work faster. Then the second thing that I wish I knew was mastering formulas and functions. Basically, most people use Excel for just creating a list or a table or database or doing basic calculation. But there are advanced functions and formulas in Excel which can make our life easier. Example is the aggregate functions, which are sum, average, minimum, maximum, count. Then we have the lookup functions, which are the VLOOKUP, the HLOOKUP. Then we have the data analysis functions, which are sum if, sum ifs, average ifs, count ifs, max ifs, minimum ifs. So with the data analysis function, sum if performs a sum function on data based on a condition. Then the sum ifs, the one with S, also does the same as the sum if, but here is based on 2 categories. So for example, if I want to find the sales of one salesperson in a country, a specific country, I need to use the sum ifs so that the name of the salesperson and the country becomes what the criteria that are based on to find how much in total sales that the person was able to do in that specific country. Then the sum if without the S is based on one condition. Example can be that I just want to find the total sales in a specific country. So in that case, the country column becomes the criteria that Excel will base on to find the total sales. So example, we have a series of countries or regions, and I want to find the total sales in, let's say, Ghana. So in that case, Excel will use or pick all appearance of Ghana under country columns, under country column, and perform a sum calculation on it. Then if you use the sum ifs, as I said, maybe you want to find the total sales of a particular salesperson in, let's say, Ghana. So what Excel will do is Excel will find or look for the name of the salesperson under the salesperson's column, then also look for the country Ghana under the country column. So in that case, it's based on 2 criteria, the salesperson and the country, and perform a sum to give us what the total sales of that person in that specific country. The same thing applies to average if and average ifs. The ifs will use multiple columns or as criteria, then the average if without s, we'll just use a single column. I have a video on these data analysis functions, which I will put in the description or at the end of the video. Okay, count if and count ifs also does the same thing. Count if will count based on one criteria, then count ifs will count based on multiple criteria. Maximum ifs and minimum ifs also does same. Then the lookup function, VLOOKUP is used to search for records in a vertical manner, and each lookup is supposed to be LOOK, so there's an error. So each lookup also looks for or searches for records in a horizontal manner. All these I have videos on them, which you can look for or watch on my channel. Then some average, minimum, maximum count are just aggregate functions that are used to perform quick statistics summary on our data sets. So taking time to understand these functions will make the use of Excel very easy. The third thing that I wish I knew was data validation. So how to use data validation. Under data, there is a tool called data validation, which you can use to restrict users to what they should enter in a cell or what they should choose in a cell. So there are different ways that you can validate a cell. Example is maybe you are creating a list of names and the agenda. You can restrict the cells and agenda to only male and female, or man or woman. So if a user selects or types anything apart from the list man and woman or female and male that we've created as validation, an error message will pop up. Also, you can restrict a cell to only negative numbers or whole numbers, or you can restrict a cell to specific dates, which if a user enters any date outside that specific date, an error message will also pop up. So data validation is also one important tool in Excel, and when you master it, it will help you to create an Excel document that will ensure accuracy, data accuracy, and also reduce a lot of human errors. Okay, then the fourth thing that I wish I knew was conditional formatting. So conditional formatting is used to find quick trends in our data set, and there are different types of conditions that you can use. You can use data bars, icons, solid colors, gradient colors, background colors, a lot of them. You can use conditional formatting to filter records based on the condition that you select. Mostly use color coding for either the full cells or the text or the values to highlight important trends in our data sets. I have a video of this in the Excel series on the channel, so you can look at how it's done practically. Then the fifth thing that I wish I knew before was Excel tables for dynamic range. So basically, when you open it or when you create a document in Excel, it's in range form, but you can convert it to tables, and with tables it makes the data dynamic. You can apply formulas, of which anytime that you insert a new row, the formula is applied to the row, or any formatting that you've done to the table is applied to the row automatically. And Excel tables make managing data easier and automatically adjust as your data set changes. So when you, let's say you've applied a sum function in a column which ends at, let's say, F5, if you add another row to F6, automatically Excel table will adjust and include the row in F6 automatically in the calculation that you've done. So tables are also important and very helpful in Excel. So mastering how to use tables or how to convert data into tables is very important, and it will help you to be efficient. Okay, the sixth thing that I wish I knew was data cleaning, which is essential as a data analyst, because most data analysts or data analysts spend most of their time in data cleaning. Because if you don't clean your data before you do your analysis, it comes out with errors or duplicates or whatever. So data cleaning is very important. It ensures consistency and it gives a clean output. So mastering how to clean data in Excel is very vital as a data analyst. And some of the errors can be duplicates, spelling errors, outliers, and even spaces and incorrect data formats can all be classified as errors. So you need to ensure that all these are cleaned before you perform your analysis. And finally, pivot tables is one of Excel's power, and I think pivot tables has still made Excel very relevant in the data analysis community. So pivot tables can help you to summarize your data and perform analysis on your data without manually typing functions or using advanced functions. You just select if you want to find the total sales of for each country. You just create a pivot table, select country and select revenue, of which it will automatically calculate the total revenue for each country. So mastering pivot table is very, very, very important. Once you're able to do that, you love this 7-part stuff or hint that we should learn in Excel is helpful. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and also don't forget to share for others to also benefit. If you are new here, please consider to subscribe. If you are old here and you've subscribed already, please consider sharing and also leaving your comments in the comment section. Thank you once again, and see you in the next video.